Hey everyone, this is Brent from Bricks Tech Studio. Thanks for joining me again. We're going to do something a little different than looking at my city this time. We're going to take a look at some AliExpress email that I got from them based on other things I bought. So if you don't like alternative bricks to Lego, this won't be a video for you. I encourage you to stay, especially if you've never bought alternative brand before. All the sets I bought off of AliExpress or other places, they've been closer to the building experience, or at least the bricks have been closer to their competitor, Lego. Haven't seen the new Fantastic Four movie yet. I assume that this is the Baxter Building for the Fantastic Four. Uh, you can see from the title there, it does have to do with the Fantastic Four. It doesn't say fantastic. Yeah, it, something other than the four is on the side of the building there. Oh, okay. That looks like it's supposed to be that classic space logo. Interesting. All right. But I'll go back to that second. So you have about 190 here US dollars. Uh, do have free shipping. If you've never been on to any of these sites that say sell alternative bricks, definitely watch that. There's been a few times where I've seen something too good to be true, and yeah, the shipping is like $100, $200. So, but just something to check on. They're retailing it at 404. Okay, yeah, we're saving $200. I don't know from a Lego perspective what we would be looking at. I believe the math on this. What's the math on this? 6135. So what we have here, 186, 45, by 61. So yeah, it's like 3 cents per piece, which is pretty darn good. I want to say that Lego is around 10 cents. Could be wrong there. Let's do just some quick math, even though I may be wrong about the 10 cents. So again, if I'm right about 10 cents for Lego, we're looking at $600. Again, people can correct me on that, but I think the going rate is 10 cents per part in a set. So I like what I'm seeing here. $190 free shipping, delivery. Today is September 9th when I'm taping this. And so, yeah, then end of October, beginning of November, you know, you have to be patient for these types of things. I have ordered some that came extremely quick, and I was shocked. And then there was a few times where it was like, oh my gosh, I think I just got scammed. It's taken too long. For the most part, no issues. There's been a couple pieces missing here and there, a couple pieces deformed. Uh, uh, but for the most part, they have been excellent. Clutch power has been excellent. I generally don't use the base plates that come with these sets. A couple of them I have, but you just have to deal with the thickness on them. I don't. Let's see if we can get. Whoa. If I can get. It could be a plate, not a base plate. It's looking a little thick down there. But yeah, that would be the only thing I would say is if it is a 32 by 32 base plate like Lego would be on, that most of the time I don't use it. They tend to kind of bow up, and it just doesn't go well. I either go with a true Lego plate or there's some additional ones on Amazon that I'll buy that are uh, lay nice and flat, pretty cheap as well. Let's scroll down and take a look. Any more? Okay, I'll shrink this for now. You can see a full, more or less look at the building. Little ship that the Fantastic Four ride around in sometimes. That's cool. Again, I don't know if that's in a movie. I don't think it is in the movie. I never saw it in the previews. That looks like Herbie. Herbie is a robot. In the 60s, 70s, when the cartoon was out, for a while there, he replaced the Human Torch. So people hated him. I liked him. I was super young and I thought he was cool. Once I got a little older and knew that he had replaced the Human Torch, well, I love the Human Torch. So, anyways, the building looks interesting. Um, let's see how many floors you got. One, two, three, four-ish, right? Yeah, four of what more looks like a traditional building. This level looks interesting. Okay. I don't know if I like that. Again, not seeing the movie, maybe that's something special there. And then the upper portion of the building is interesting. I do like that. Um, you could almost see a whole building being in one style or the other. Um, Besides this middle part there, I like both separately, and it's kind of cool together, especially from Fantastic Four. You can go new school and old school with the Fantastic Four, um, and I think that's kind of cool how they brought the two together. Still not liking that middle section very much, but maybe it'll grow on me. A good sized building. Oh, another thing that you should watch out for when you're buying sets off of AliExpress, look at the dimensions. If they have dimensions, you're good. If they don't have dimensions, look in the descriptions as much as you can on sizing. Generally speaking, if it's non, uh, we'll call it Lego size, it will be somewhere in the description that it's I don't know what they normally call it, but it's maybe half the size of a traditional Lego brick, and I had to find out the hard way. Ordered two sets, so excited when they came, came and they were tiny. Um, but so I got burned. No, that looks cool. All right. So yeah, here's the first few levels of the building blown apart. Spacecraft launch base. They have an arrow here. They have the space shuttle here. It's on some kind of plate. Is that referencing that it actually goes inside the building? Again, don't know what the movie is like. If that's true, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'd like the building interiors to be built out. Let's see what else we have. Skyscrapers soar into the sky. Yes, they do. Um, what does it say under that? It is composed of multiple modular parts, giving you your realistic building experience. All right. Yep. Roof decoration. Sure, it's the roof, but it does have decoration there. Looks like a four uh, landing pad and kind of sloped up to that landing pad with a four on it. Looks like you got a couple satellite dishes and something over here. Looks a little odd. Um, I don't think it's a water tower. Hopefully there's a better picture. All right. Yeah, that's supposed to be the classic space logo. Yeah, that's odd. Having the four on that side and that. Maybe you could mod it if you don't like the Fantastic Four. You take that off and it becomes classic space building. but it doesn't. I don't know if those tiles go all the way through or not. Did I shrink this? Yes, I did. Yeah, I don't know if those tiles go all the way through, but you can, if you have the parts, I'm sure you can mod that, take one off or the other, maybe both, just make it into a big building. All right, weightlessness simulation training. All right, hopefully we have a bit better picture of that, but it looks like it goes in there. Here's that strange room or floor. Immersive check-in check-in enriches the scene. Feel the curiosity about the mysteries of the universe and the desire for the unknown. I do desire the unknown. So let's see. Service hall. Oh yeah, you got the double doors there. It's looking good. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the Lego brick bank, but out here with some kind of mosaic, glass, whatever you want to call it there. That blue looks to be the same color as the Fantastic Four uniforms in the Lego and movie version. If that's true, that's kind of a nice touch. Inside a corner of the lobby. Okay, well, you could just get this corner. So, um, see some more classic space, Lego space logo. It looks like a little ship that's trying to represent classic space. You got the American flag there. Gotta love that if you're not in America to always have the American flag flying. But Fantastic Four does come in America. Uh, got some stars here. I don't know if that's probably, yeah, that's going to be the sun. Looks like it might rotate. I bet that blue there is the Earth. Something interesting going on there. I wonder why they have purple there. Purple there, purple on the other side. Okay. Service reception. Um, looks like stickers here, and like some touch screens, but they do look like stickers. These look like printed. I hope they're all printed, but okay. Well, the chairs look good. Flowers look nice. I don't know if there's somebody. It's not too much of a reception if you don't have a person back here, but they're not showing any um, figures of any sort. Spacecraft launch base. Okay, so the space shuttle does go inside. The space shuttle, I think for the price, it's good that it came with it. I don't, it doesn't look like the most detailed, but when you're talking about $190 US dollars, that's a pretty darn good price. So I won't complain about this space shuttle too much. When you look at it in there, that's pretty cool. I like that. Again, not that I would open it very often, uh, but I think that's pretty cool. I don't know again about the movie, but that's cool. Looks like stickers. Maybe they're prints. Complain about that one rounded stud there. Uh, if you've ever done this, you know that you try to set a minifigure there, the whole chair is falling over. If you're not going to sit anybody there, you're not going to play around with it. It's fine. Deputy operating table. I don't think they're doing operations there. Main console. Well, those are kind of cool. Again, would I put those on if they're stickers? I probably would. Just blank tiles that would look strange there. This is interesting. Whether it's print or a sticker. I mean, it's interesting that it's not just a tile or cheese wedge type keyboard. Wouldn't want to type on this since it's just kind of round. Um, but interesting, interesting choice. Weightlessness simulation training. So this is the part that we saw above, just slid into this space. So that might be interesting. You can take, you know, maybe you can open the back, or you know what? They haven't shown all sides of the building. I wonder if this is open back. Hmm, that would be interesting. But it's cool nonetheless. Non 190. Um, don't know if that's a little robot. This looks like it spins from side to side. Don't, I won't be able to pivot this direction. I don't believe. Maybe this section in the middle can spin around of some sort too. Hard to see. Yeah, I bet this goes around this way. This turns here. Got helmet back there. I think that's exactly the same as one of the Lego helmets that we would get. Another little touchpad and screen there. It looks like this is a kind of a traditional seat with rotating tile down at the bottom. Here's the roof, the Fantastic Four logo, or the Ford logo, up on a little crude platform there. Let's see if we can screw. Whoa. That looks like a telescope. Might be a sad looking telescope, but a telescope. Looks like it should be going up and down there. It's kind of, I don't know if I should say short, thin. Um, it's an attempt. I mean, I think what you're getting for the price is pretty good deal. Rotating spotlights, radar, and apron. It looks pretty cool. I wonder what they have going on here. That's just brick belt. Yeah, that's got to be brick belt. Or if those were Technic pieces. Either way, it's kind of cool. I'd like to see that more. We can see a little bit more of what they have going on here. Iconic giant billboard. True. Let's get out of here. Let's get moving. It's been 24 minutes already. You guys aren't going to want to watch this that long. All right. Oh, there's the dimensions. 27 centimeters. I think that pushes over the 10-inch mark. I don't know if they're counting from corner to corner. It looks like what they're saying there. So it's definitely not miniature. Don't know what this piece is down here. Something came out of the ground. Let's zoom in again. They're supposed to be little aliens. I know they had little aliens like that on some of the recent Lego sets, using that type of piece, but with with a normal minifigure head with some eyes on it. I think they had 3 eyes. I don't know what's going on. The green's all right. Again, I'm not gonna dog it too much with that price. And look, you, you got stuff going on here. It's not just like a pole and a rotating stick out here with a hook on that. There's some stuff going on here. Wonder if this goes on, if you put this on top. I bet you put that on top. If you're pretending it's being built out, or I wonder what that. Okay. I think that's all the pictures. Oh, box. Generally, if you've never bought them before, they don't come in a box. They love to shove these things, just the little bags that are inside with the pieces, into a different uh, box or package. You can get it definitely a lot smaller of a package by doing that, and that saves on shipping. You could probably reach out to the seller and see if you could get the box, but you're probably not going to get free shipping at that point. Oh, there's better pictures of the box. Where's the seller? Sold by, this is the seller. I haven't checked around the website, but there might be other people selling the same set. Unsure. Um, but I will leave a link to this. I don't have an affiliate link. I get no discounts. I do not know this seller. I couldn't even tell you if I bought from them before. Let's see. There's only 4 sold. He has a 4.8 ranking. He has over 2,000 sets sold. 4.8 is good. Let's see if it rotates again. Yeah, see 4 sold. I would assume that that's this kit. But no, good. No, I thank you guys. If you made it this far, thank you. Please hit subscribe, like, all those sorts of things. Leave any comments that you have down below. I think with free returns, free shipping for $190, the person has 4.8. You know, you're probably pretty sound. I get nothing for it. So yeah, good model. Check around. Maybe there's better pricing, better seller. Also, leave me in the comments if somebody has produced this, if this is a stolen design. I want to know about it. I did not do any research on this. So this could be a stolen design. I have come across those in the past. Don't really want to participate in that. Maybe they're working with a designer. So let me know. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching, and we will talk soon. Thank you.